snakes because our feet get cut off last weekend, so...
Not yet, Snake!
Oh, you guys are ending.
It's not over yet! Liquid!
So I'm using demo theater. I mean, I beat the game.
Snake, look! Daylight!
That's why he gets new glasses in the... That's not too far from the truth.
Otacon, are you okay?
I guess so.
Otacon, can you move?
It's no use. I can't move.
Can't do it. Seriously hurt.
Damn. Snake. Snake! Fox?
Die.
Die. If he's dead, that means...
Don't think about it, Snake.
He dies. My child dies.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel!
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 bombers have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, about Meryl.
I already know.
Colonel?
Meryl was my daughter.
What?
I didn't find out until recently. I got a letter from her mother, my dead brother's wife. I was going to tell her after this operation was over.
Colonel,
It's okay, Snake. Thanks anyway. Snake, I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I'd better not show my face around there.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
It's not too far from the truth.
There's also a helicopter waiting for you at the Fox Islands.
Okay, Roy.
Roy.
Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry.
There he
I've
is.
got
There's
an
meat.
insurance policy. A hard copy of all of Mei Ling's data.
How did I goof
As
up?
long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I'll look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Foxdie. What about me? It killed
Nah, I
Liquid.
did it on purpose because
Naomi said she
when I
wants to
played
talk
the original
to you
one,
face
I
to
let her
face
live.
about that.
I let
How
her
is she?
live.
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now.
I wanted
I'm
to do a
switching
different
over to
ending,
Naomi.
something different. So
Snake, it's me.
Naomi?
I heard.
it's like the super
About my
super
brother.
easy way of beating this game because
Fox.
if you can't
no.
beat the torture
Frank
in Twin
wanted to tell
Snakes,
you
then
something.
you're just garbage and you probably shouldn't play.
He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that.
Frankie?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you.
He did not say that.
Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought on sheer willpower until the very end.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar land, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Foxdie too.
Liquid Snake.
What about me? When am I going to go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so
What
when's
does that
mine
mean?
up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you. Each person is born with their fate
Guilty.
written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes.
Hey, I wanted to let you know, and the other person
that's
that's
not
just
all
kind of
there is
hanging
to
out
life.
and mute,
I finally
silent.
realized that. I told you before.
So I got this Star
The
Wars
reason that I was
podcast
interested
that I was
in genes
working on
and
with
DNA.
Jess up on
Because I
it's
wanted
on
to know who
iTunes
I
and it's on
was,
Spotify
where
now.
I came
so,
from.
I'll send you a link
I
when
thought
everything
that if I analyzed my
everything
DNA,
kind of
I
sets
could
up
find
and
out
everything
who
clears.
I was. Who my
I'm hoping to
parents
do
were.
it with all my
And I
Metal
thought that
Gear
if I
and
knew that,
miscellaneous gaming stuff
then
to
I'd know what
create
path I should
a
take in
page
life.
for it on iTunes and
I
Spotify,
was
so it
wrong.
makes it easier for everyone to listen to
I didn't find
instead of
anything.
watching it on YouTube, because sometimes YouTube
didn't
isn't
learn
mobile
anything.
friendly. So
Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, doesn't make them into the strongest
Yeah,
soldiers.
I'll send it to you in a little bit.
The
Everything's
most we
got to
can say
finish.
about DNA is that its genetic information houses a
It's
person's
got to finalize.
strengths
The link's
or
got to
destiny.
finalize and show
You
up
mustn't
on
allow
the
yourself to be
services.
chained to
Once
fate,
everything clears,
to be
I'll get you a
ruled by your
link.
genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake,
This fool falls down.
whether you've been
You fall
programmed or
down in
not
the
isn't
snow.
important. The important thing is that you choose life.
Come on, I'll catch you.
And then live. Don't you think, Snake?
This motherfucker would be dead.
Don't worry. I'm gonna choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from now on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children.
That guy's got to be in so much pain after that fall.
Living is a link to what will come. All life is
He
tethered
did like
to
a
the future.
backflip roll.
Loving each other, teaching each new generation, then the world can change. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life.
I've got a Baby Yoda
Thank you,
figure.
Snake.
He's a plushie. 11-inch plushie here. I'll grab him. He's behind me.
Until today,
I put him on
I've only
eBay
lived
to
for
make a few
myself.
bucks, and
survival has been the only
making
thing
a
I
few
cared
bucks.
about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
got
I
people
only
bidding like
felt
crazy. He's up
truly
to
alive
34
when I was
bucks.
staring death in the face.
I bought him for 25, and
I don't know. Maybe it's written into
thought
my
I'd-
genes.
see if I can make a profit.
What about now?
I got
I want to enjoy
40
life.
seconds left.
I really do.
3 bidders, 8 people watching it, so maybe
How
it'll
about you,
jump up a little
Otacon?
bit by the time it ends.
Me? I feel like a new man.
Yo, Meat, he's a changed man.
So what are you gonna do? Continue your research?
No. Science and
Yeah,
technology
I got 2
are
of those
fine,
figures.
but
One for Jess.
humans
they're not
are my
figures,
interest
they're like
now.
dolls or whatever. One for Jess and
Sounds good.
one to sell, and this will pay
the
off.
whole reason I got into science in the
both
first
of them,
place was because I
basically.
was no good with people.
35.
I was scared of them.
Let's see.
I was scared of life.
6.
I thought that I could never understand them 'cause they're so illogical.
38.76. 1.
But I finally learned how to
Any
like
last?
people.
$40.
There's no reason for me to be afraid
Yes.
anymore.
You
Nice.
and I are more alike than I thought.
I'm no wolf. But I'm not gonna just stand on the
Feel good.
sidelines
It was
anymore.
worth it.
I'm gonna stand on my own 2 feet. I'm not gonna hide anymore.
You're giving up your stealth camo?
Huh? Oh,
Meat, I got a
yeah.
good story for you. A few
You can
years
have
ago, I sold a console called the Sega Nomad. It's a portable Sega Genesis. I purchased it when I was in high school after I got my first job. And I got it
This is
for
where
maybe
we say
about
goodbye to
70
our
bucks
loves
total.
as well.
It came with the box, it came with wires and a few games. And I was really happy I had it. But I know, like, it it needed, like,
Want me
something
to
like...
drive?
No thanks.
I want to say
I'd rather
10
do
or
it
12 AA batteries
No
or
problem.
something ridiculous. It needed a ton of
Where to,
batteries to
Snake?
power. And my rechargeable battery
My real
pack
name
didn't
is
work
David
that came with it.
Otacon.
And I was thinking, like, yeah, well, it's kind of cool to
I'm
have.
Hal,
And
Dave.
it sat in a box
that's
for
right.
years and
Hal.
years.
Hal and Dave.
And I finally
That's a good
sold
one.
it after owning it. So I bought it in 2005
take a trip to
and I sold it
Jupiter.
in 2015.
So,
And
Where
I
you
listed
going,
it
Dave?
for as much as I purchased it
think
for. I
it's
mean,
time
I
for me
paid
to look
70
for a
with the
new
shipping
path
and
in
everything.
life.
a new path?
But I listed it for 30 or
purpose.
something, and I put the shipping price, or
Will you find it?
45 in the shipping price.
I'll
and
find it.
I didn't think it was going
I
to
know
sell
I'll
for
find
much,
it.
but someone bidded on it, and then eventually it 60, 70 bucks. I was like, all right, cool, I made my money back. And then the next thing you know, it kept going up, and it was over 100 bucks. And I was like, oh shit, I'm making a lot of money off of this. And I was on my lunch break, and I just sat in my car, and then the auction was just about to end. And I was getting a podcast ready on my phone, and I'm looking at my phone, and like you said, you used to watch the bids go up, or, you know, and it's like the most exciting thing. And I'm watching it, and the bids are going up and up and up, and it went up over $200. So I was like, holy shit! I just made over $200 on the Sega Nomad, and I couldn't believe it. What an investment on that thing! And I don't miss it or anything. I mean, it was cool to have part of my collection and everything, but if I'm gonna play any Sega games on the go, it'll be on my PSP that's modded. So you're getting excited by this story. It was exciting sitting there because I was like, holy shit, like, you know, like I couldn't believe it. It was incredible. But that's what's exciting about eBay. And then here, let me tell you my that was like the high note, like the best that has ever happened to me on eBay. I'm gonna tell you the worst that's ever happened to me on eBay. It was around November or December last year. I'm constantly, you know, I collect and I sell. It's a thing I'm into. I enjoy doing it. I'm not a big time collector. I don't spend thousands of dollars on items and sell them. You know, maybe a few hundred, you know, period. I'm not a big time collector, but I'm not super small time. I'm kind of like above the small time. And I had a bunch of stuff on eBay, and I was getting rid of some stuff, and I sold a sweatshirt. And a few days later, after I shipped it, I got a message from the guy saying it was the wrong size or something, and he sent me like a weird picture that definitely wasn't the sweatshirt. It was like a different tag. And I was like, so I called eBay right away because I knew the guy was trying to be fraudulent. And I went back and forth with eBay and the guy, and I finally, the eBay was like, hey, you know, just take it back, you know, just have the guy send it back to you, give him back his money. And I knew I was going to get ripped off. And I told eBay, I was like, listen, I'll do it, but I'm not going to refund the money until I get the item. And, you know, I got home from school and I opened up the package. It was waiting for me. It was a fucking dirty car air filter. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And I called eBay, I spoke to somebody, and they opened up the case and they kind of saw what was going on. And they're like, yeah, let me give you my my supervisor really quick. And I spoke to the supervisor, and he was the biggest PC guy like ever, like politically correct. He's like, hey, listen, you know, it could have been you. Who knows who tampered with it? And I was like, you fucking kidding me? You guys have no fucking backbone. And I told the guy, I was like, listen, I don't want to refund this guy because, you know, it's not the, you know, pretty much the auction said no refunds, but I end up having to refund anyway. And eBay's like, well, listen, we'll take care of it so you don't have to pay out of, you know, your pocket. We will offer the refund. And I was like, dude, don't offer the refund. You know, the whole principle is he's ripping you off. He's taking advantage of your company and your system. And the guy just, you know, wanted to save face and, you know, just didn't want to give eBay a bad rap. And it's like, man, I can't believe it. Get on my screen. Get on my screen. My stream. So anyway, what I was saying was pretty much the guy got a free sweatshirt and he got his money back, and I got stuck with this fucking dirty car filter. I think I still have the picture. I'll send you the picture if you want. And I couldn't believe it, and I took all my stuff off of eBay that I still had listed because I was just I was over it. I didn't want to deal with eBay anymore. That was that. So, but now since we're going through this whole deal, I just want to start getting rid of some stuff and make some extra money just in case I throw in my savings. So a bunch of the stuff that I purchased to sell at conventions, I'm starting to list on eBay. And I listed a Baby Yoda. I found him at Walmart a week ago and listed him, and I knew he would sell, and he did. And I listed a couple other things a couple days ago, and they sold. Actually, I listed them yesterday, I think. Yeah, I listed them yesterday, and they sold yesterday. 2 things. I couldn't believe it. I made $50 off a couple figures. So pretty good. But let me see if I have that picture on me. I think I might have deleted it because I didn't want to see that shit. I know I sent it to some. Oh, here it is. I got it.
You mustn't allow yourself to be
I'll
chained
send you
to
the
fate,
pictures of the
to
package
be
and
ruled
everything.
by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've
Man,
been
I got on the
programmed or
phone and
not
I don't
isn't
get angry
important.
much. Like I don't get like
The
super angry,
important
but I
thing
was
is
livid
that
on the
you
phone. I
choose
just like,
life. And
hence
then
why the person got their
live.
supervisor.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out.
Very
Yes.
rarely. Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Rex.
Thanks to the vaccine. Yes.
I think
those two
I
are
had your
still
number at
alive.
one point, but I lost it because I had to
Yes, sir.
I had to get a new
Rockstar
phone and I had
should
to
become
re-update
activated
it. I might have
soon.
lost your number.
Right
If
on
you don't
schedule.
mind, send it to me on Discord.
Yes, sir. I recovered all
Please.
of Rex's dummy warhead data.
No, me. You don't want to see me rage. It's
No,
not.
there
I
are
very
no
rarely
more
do
records.
because I
They've
try
all
not
been
to
deleted from the base's computer.
I try not to get angry.
No, sir.
Like
My
at
cover's
anybody or
intact.
whatever. You know, it's.
Nobody knows who I really am.
Oh, there's Steve, brother Nero.
Yes, the DARPA chief
Thanks,
knew
Rex.
my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes. Yes. Liquid is dead. The inferior one was the winner after
Show me
all.
your rage.
That's right.
Everybody's here now.
Until the
Everyone
very
showed
end,
up for
Liquid thought he was the
the
inferior
last 10
one.
minutes of the
Of
twin
course, the
snakes
other
that we
one
were
thinks so
deprived of
too.
last weekend.
Yes, sir. I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. Yes. Yes, sir. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one. Solidus. What should
Steve,
I
you're like
do
the
about
second
the
fiddle when
wound?
it comes to this channel. Sorry.
Yes, sir. I understand. The surveillance will continue.
Have my own compound.
Yes. Yes. Thank
What?
you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
My channel, Steve, I got 900 followers almost on this channel. Thank you very much. Steve's trying to put me down on my own channel. I'm the boss. That's celebrity. Meat's telling me his high school eBay story. You said you actually thought your shoes were in a 3x3 inch package? What? Alright, give me like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. 5 minutes. I don't know. I gotta hook up. I'm gonna play Peace Walker on the 360, so I gotta get that hooked up in here. And once I get that hooked up, I'll start the stream again, and we'll play a little bit of Peace Walker tonight. We'll see how much we can get done. But again, because we were so rudely interrupted last weekend, we missed the last 10 minutes of this game, and I'm sure everyone missed the last 10 minutes of this game too, because I ranted about my eBay stories on top of the credits. So. He's got a bone out. Meat, it's your favorite game, man. I think the best part about my Peace Walker experience, Meat, was when we played multiplayer on the map at the warehouse shack. We fought like a tank or something, whatever we were fighting, and you came running around in the ambulance box, and you were saying, "Yeah, I can get you in the box, and it brings you back to life." And I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" And then you did it, and I was like, "This game is so much like it." It's not the greatest Metal Gear game, but like for like fun factor, arcade, multiplayer, group play, it's probably one of the best experiences for sure. And I use that box all the time now, and I think of you whenever I equip it. So yes. All right. Anyway, let me log off here. I'll come back in a few minutes. I just gotta grab the system, hook it up, and we'll play some Peace Walker. I gotta put this GameCube away. I got it here, Steve. I didn't realize how beat up this thing is, and the front is starting to yellow. So like all Nintendos, the GameCube follows suit. So stealth on versus. All right, I'm logging. So give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back.